Hi guys, today I just want to make a quick video and talk about the trades we had last week. AWX, the stock that went from $2 to $18 in 4 days. Yeah, and I alerted here around $3. Facebook was the one that missed the earnings, and as you can see it dropped harshly. TLRY, I alerted here around 22, it went to 33. I was thinking to short it here when it broke this support, and I think I alerted around here for shorting this. It's still hanging around $25. RETA, I specifically in the chat room I told our members to wait for this to touch $85 and then short it. At the moment it touched 85, I took my short at 84.98, and I told to one of our members, he asked in the chat room what's the price target. I said 70, but it went all the way to 68. HEAR, I was waiting for this to touch $30 and I shorted at 29.60. I expect this to go lower than this, but some of our members, they just took the short from 29 to 25. HAS, I alerted for deep buy around 100 on Monday 23rd. Yeah. This was, I think, earnings winner. Anyway, our members, they bought this around 100 to 107, 7% run up. CLF, let me check my alerts. CLF, I alerted 23rd. I alerted CLF. Pre-market Gabo, I'm looking to deep buy this earning winner somewhere around 990. It touched 1020 and then ramped back up. Oh, at the open, I told our members in the chat room to deep buy it around 10. CLF, yeah. Oh, sorry, that was the first day of the run up. My alert was around here, and we had ALLK new IPO. I forgot was my alert. Moving lines 35, stop 34, price target 38. This was on Monday 23rd. Yes, we alerted this here and we rode it exactly to 38 as I said at this moment here. So last one was SAEX. Oh, it was for the previous week. I think I alerted the short on this. I alerted the short SAEX, yeah, Friday. Where is it? Friday 20th. At this time, before market opens, I said that SAEX will be a short into the push to high twos. High twos means 270 to 80, something like that. And risk is 270. Yeah, exactly. High twos, you could short this and just wait for this to go to 135. So These are a couple of alerts from last week. RETA, yeah, RETA, I talked about this. Oh, by the way, I alerted in the chat for our members about the overall market on Friday, because the overall market, I knew it's going to uh, go lower than what it was. I told people Facebook, Twitter, Intel, these all they missed their earnings. Facebook missed their earnings, Intel missed their earnings, or and the overall market is going lower than this. And guess what? It started to calm down. So, and I alerted our chat room to be careful with their long position. So, these are a couple of alerts at Daily Stock Money chat room last week. The AWX was the one that I said on Wednesday here. I told specifically, pre-market, I said AWX on watch, already trapped shorts yesterday, which was here. It can do that again. And this comes from the experience. I know these stocks, I know what I'm talking about. This is not the first time I see this type of price action. I said, okay, I'm going long at 330. Stop is 320. Price target is 370 on that day. But let me show you in the chart. It crashed at. It was consolidating here, and it crashed immediately 320, and it was hanging around 3. So at that point I just got stopped out, and I didn't want to take any risk, and I was saying, okay, it's going up and down and up and down, and it's holding this 3 support. I think it was around here I put no, it was around here that I put a buy order at 313, because I was thinking, okay, I would risk 13 cents to support at 3, and I knew it's going to go up, but I didn't get filled, and I said, you know what, it doesn't worth it. I don't want to chase it. When it started to go up, I said, okay, I don't want to chase it here, and it immediately went to 340, and it was starting to kind of consolidate and make a base here, and then, as you can see, it ramped, and it got even halted a couple of times on Wednesday. But I didn't want to chase it, because I know these stocks, they move 50 cents, 70 cents, $1 in 1 minute up and down. And even though I was sure this is that type of stocks that probably squeezes shorts a couple of times on its way upward, but I didn't want to. Actually, I don't have the stomach to handle this pressure and headache for 50 cents, 70 cents up and down. So even though I knew it's going up, because on that day I said it can go to 6, 7, 10, and I told people at 10 to. I told people, guess how many times AWX will squeeze shorts. The next one will be the third time, counting yesterday. But the thing is, they never learn. That was my comment on AWX on Wednesday. It's still on my website. You can go and check it. And somebody asked, is it still a good play? I think I said, wait for the next round of a squeeze and good luck if you want to play it. But don't think it's a chart that you can read and use these indicators. All other chat rooms they use and say, yeah, it's above this, above the VWAP, above that. Guys, this is not a chart that you can read. Just accept it. Just understand it. See, maybe I can show you here. It squeezed a couple of times on Wednesday, squeezed the shorts on Thursday. See, it jumps up, and in 1 minute from 485 it comes to 427. If you want to gamble and you have the balls to handle this pressure, go for it. I don't have it, and I don't want to gamble. And I told a couple of times in our chat room, guys, if you want to gamble, take $500 or $1,000 or $3,000 that you can easily lose in these type of trades. Take that money that you are willing to lose and go to Vegas or go to a casino. So anyway, that was not my type of trade, as I said, but I told people how these type of trades would work. It squeezed shorts bad on Friday, and I talked about this. Let's see, this is the market. I talked about this in the chat room, and I said, yeah, you can go to Twitter and you see all those so-called gurus, frus, whatever. The guru is saying, yeah, I think it's gonna crash today to 4 to 3. Let's short it. And I hope they cut their losses, and when they see the stock holds this level at 5 and they alert for their followers, I assume they have too many followers, and save them a little bit more money, because this squeeze to 10, and in the after hour it went all the way to 18, touch 19, 100% run. If you actually consider this run up from here, it wipes out a lot of accounts. Similar to this one, I think I had AGMH. AGMH was the stock that I was talking about this, about the similar behavior during this time. Let me actually find the alerts on AGMH. AGMH, yes. So here was the alert. Everyone, sorry for late after hour for swing trend. Recent IPO low float. Monday, June 4th. AGMH, very tricky stock. I added at 992 for the follow-up, and I explained the reason for this in education channel in our chat room. It was June 4, June 6. June 4. Yes, somewhere around here. June 4, June 6. I said, guys, this can squeeze shorts badly, but it's very tricky. You have to wait. and this is a perfect opportunity to buy this stock because it's holding this $10.950 support. You don't have to take a huge risk. It has this 850 support underneath that, and you saw it went from $10 to $37. So the points that I'm going to make here is, and you see it faded all the way down to $12. So you can take advantage of these opportunities. You can wipe out your accounts. Some people say, yeah, these I don't want to call them with a bad name, but these gurus, uh, they have unlimited accounts and they can short whatever they want. So it takes a couple of these squeezes like AWX, AGMH. If you remember DRYS, a couple of years ago, it ran from $5 to $120. So you can wipe a lot of accounts. You can take big accounts and just be stubborn and lose it all in 2-3 days. So if these gurus they are playing with fires, they don't know what they are talking about. Because of this incredible bull market, they actually made a lot of money, and now they are claiming that they know everything and they want to help other people. But when you go to their website, they ask for $100, $200, $300, $500, sometimes per month to teach you. So if you think that person had a time, or he actually researched or did his homework on the stock market, so what was the point I was trying to make? I was trying to say basically these guys, that's their business. That's their actual business. They charge you $500 a month, $200 a month, $100 a month, and they have thousands of followers, and they spend, I don't know, $50,000 per month for marketing to get more followers. That's their actual business. They are not teaching you how to trade a stock. They are not giving you basically the mindset that you need to understand how to trade. They are not helping you to develop your trading mindset. They are just some people who had some success in trading, and now they are taking advantage of basically these followers, uh, and I discussed this in our chat room yesterday, Friday afternoon, and I told people I studied all of these gurus. I bought a couple of their DVDs and I checked what they are talking about. And I promise you, there in the future there would be a time that the market is not acting like this, and you really need to understand what they are doing. So if you think following this type of people out there who just made a couple of good trades and made a couple of big bucks, if you think that you can follow them and you really understand what's going on in the market, so it's up to you, it's your decision. But what we are doing in our chat room is basically I want to give people this mindset, this trading system that they need to develop in order to make money in any type of market environment. So that was the thing. What else I wanted to talk about? Mm, let me talk about Facebook. Why I thought it's not good deep buy opportunity and go long on the first day of the crash. Because if you remember, Netflix, they missed their estimate in their earning report, and let's see if I find Netflix. I'm sure I saved that. Yes. Netflix missed their earning, similar to Facebook. But when it crashed, I said, might give a good bounce. They screwed their earnings, but I took some position at 346 and price target is 365, something like that. But it went all the way to 380 the next day. So you have to understand these are two different scenarios. Some people, they thought Facebook has the similar story. If they buy Facebook in the first day of the crash, the next day it goes back all the way to at least somewhere around 200. So it didn't happen for a couple of reasons. First of all, you can see Facebook was $150 on April, on May, and in June it was around 180. First of all, this crash was, I believe, because of that privacy scandal, whatever happened on that during that time. And second of all, if you check Facebook's form number 4 in their SEC filing, you see the managers and directors and CEO, top rank executives in the company, they were selling their shares all the way during this run-up. And I believe the CEO sold a lot of shares. That was incredible. And but some people, they just want to believe. They just want to say, okay, it makes new high. Let's go and buy it, buy the dip, 193, and it goes to 300. Similar thing about Tesla, other big companies, they are similar. Some people, they follow this famous quote from Warren Buffett, who says, buy something that you know and you like, and this type of things. Unfortunately, these poor people, they follow these things, these comments, and they trap themselves. Basically, it lost all it had, all the gains it had during May, June, July in one day. And the company has a lot of problems. You can just read some articles and you figure it out. You should be unbiased and analyze the information that are available to you and understand the logics and the situation that basically forces the stock to act like this. So we missed the short in Facebook, but as I said, alerted our chat room to not. I have the alert here. Yeah, I alerted on the first day of the crash. Don't don't think it's a cup and handle. It bounced and now it's forming a cup and it holds this support, and then it crashed this resistance and it goes back. And the alert I gave our chat room was specifically at this moment when people think, okay, it had this bouncing ball, it crashed. It didn't crash 175. Then it bounced and it went up. It holds this support. Then it ramped and crashed this first resistance and it crashed the second resistance. And it was going up, but because of the pattern we know, cup and handle, it has to create this handle. That was exactly the time I was thinking maybe a couple of our members, they are new to trading and they think these things are, basically they think it's that easy. They think it's that easy to just understand the cup and handle and buy at the support and run with the stock to infinity. So that was the reason I put this exactly at this moment. And I said 179 was the best entry for Facebook to short. And I was thinking, usually I think when I give these alerts in the chat, people say they don't take it seriously. They say, I don't know, DSM, he just gives some weird alerts sometimes. So why he is going to short Facebook at 179? So I decided to put another alert and say, guys, you think this is a cup and handle and you should go long? And I saw in the Facebook, in the Twitter, a couple of these, and I was kind of surprised because I saw a couple of these famous traders who I follow in Twitter, they they gave these alerts and they say, yeah, I'm going long. And I was like, what the hell? This dude supposed to know this stuff. This is not the... What did he think and why he is going long Facebook at here? So I decided to put my own alerts and my understanding based on my research, based on my experience. And I told our chat room, guys, don't go long and don't think it's a cup and handle and let's go long. I exactly said that. Okay, watch Facebook here carefully. And it crashed. It crashed and it went all the way to 173. It didn't even hold this 175. But in the afternoon, I don't know, somehow there are some latecomers. Always there are some investors out there. They think, okay, nobody is going to buy this, and let us pour our maybe easy money, our money to this. And basically they sold their shares the next day after that. But yeah, they took their advantage of this just late day and after our short squeeze in this stock. And the next day they even pushed it to 180 and they started to dump. So the point was, as I said in our chat room, I told everybody, guys, I'm not joking. Whatever I'm telling you, it has some fundamentals and base on my knowledge and research and experience. I'm not like those people who just say, I'm going long this, and everybody follows the alert, and there is no specific reason, there is no, and you might make a couple of boxes on those uh, alerts, but eventually you cannot make living out of trading. You are just gambling, you are just trying to uh, have some fun, and you are looking for actions, and this is not the way I think, at least, you should understand and study and learn trading. I studied all those gurus. I studied their video lessons. I bought a couple of their DVDs, and I checked their basically understanding and their knowledge of stock market in overall. Um, and I'm telling you, they don't know what they are talking about. They have no idea. They they just found a couple of followers, and they put alerts. They made a couple of good out of couple of good trades. They made uh, maybe 6 figures, but the market won't last like this forever. There would be a time that you really need to understand what they are doing, what you are doing in the market, and those gurus, I would say they won't be around on that time to help you, because they don't know, they have no idea, they don't know exactly how market works, how other traders are thinking. They don't know anything about the psychology of trading. They don't know anything about the structure and the philosophy of market behaviors. So my suggestion to you is our chat room is 100% free, because it's not the way I make my money. I have a couple of other businesses. That's one of the reasons that I cannot be in the chat room all the time. But I'm trying to help you to develop your trading mindset by giving you these alerts and have a discussion, and um, you can join our chat room and ask our members. Whoever asks me any questions, I try to answer as accurate as possible. But I believe when you see my type of tradings, uh, you understand, okay, I have to think like this. I cannot give you all the informations that I gathered during last, I would say, 6 years. Yeah, I almost got my PhD in stock market by studying it for 6 years. And I also have 2 master's degree, one in physics and one in petroleum. Anyway, but the thing is, I cannot give you all of those informations and all of those formulas. For example, in the Facebook, I cannot give you the reasons and the philosophy and the understand everything in that 1 minute, because I just want to help you, educate you, or help. I decided to just tell you, don't go long. That was the thing. Just listen to me. For now, just listen to me and don't go long. And when it crashed, you see, then you can go and do some research and understand why Facebook didn't bounce like Netflix. So that was for today. I don't know, I talked a lot. I have to go, and I hope you learned something new. And don't worry about this type of run-ups. These are coming every now and then. Try to focus on your learning process, and the money comes after that. That's it. Have a great day. See you everybody in the chat room. Bye.